Hello everyone, it's DutchSimsMaster and welcome to another season of Let's Build That House here on the Sims Resource. So in the previous season we of course also built a house which I'd seen on several pictures, and in this season I'll do exactly the same, but of course with a house on different pictures, because as you can see this is actually the house that we're going to be building. It was originally located in Ecuador, I believe, which is pretty amazing. And that's also the reason that I've decided to actually build it in Hidden Springs. Because, yeah, of course, Ecuador is kind of more of a rainforest area, or at least that's what I feel like it is. If it's not, sorry for people living in Ecuador, but I've actually done some research, and there I saw that it was actually quite some rainforest there. And also on these pictures I kind of got the impression that this would be the right place to actually build this house. So I think this will be quite a challenging house to build, because we don't have very much pictures or anything of it. So I'll maybe have to do quite some just building by myself, but I'll do my best to build it as correctly or as much as it looks like on the picture as possible. So yeah, I'll do my best to do that. So we start here with this path, which we also see in the picture, and this path is actually going to the entrance, which seems to be pretty far away from the road. So I think something like this would be alright. Then let me zoom in, because I have the pictures in front of me at the moment actually. I think I'll make something like this. Does the house go up? It does, but then I'll have to count how many. I prefer to have some extra levels up, so I think I won't make a foundation because it's a very small one. So I think we can also build a house without having that. So we will do it like this. It seems pretty hard to make this actually, or at least it's kind of hard to see what they've done there. But I believe it's something like this, and then this is where the entrance will be, the actual doors. And then we go on, and I think, let me see, it seems as if there are like windows over here. But when we place the windows, I'll see that again, of course, and then I won't forget to place them. So something like this, I think, is alright. Then we already go over there. This is really like only the entrance, I think. Then we can build it something like this. And here, I think we have to make it like this maybe. Or I think maybe I can actually better make it a little bit bigger, because then it's a little bit clearer, and I think in the end it will look better, which is of course also important when building a house. Then here we can go like this, and here we actually have quite a big part. Yeah, I think I'll actually have to place the house a little bit more to the back, so everything will be placed 5, well, maybe a bit more, 6 squares to the right, because otherwise we're not going to make it the way it should look like. So here I'll have to do this again, because here I had expected that I wouldn't have a problem over here, but in the end it would turn out to become a problem, because as you can see on the pictures, or as you've maybe seen on the pictures already, it doesn't really, it's not really located near the road. So I think that we should also not build it too close to the road in the Sims 3 either. So then I think we build it like this. And then I think, let me see, it it seems like it goes back and then over there again. Yep. And then the most difficult part comes because the rest of the house is actually kind of invisible in this picture. Though I did see on one of the pictures that there's like kind of a covered area over here, which I think I'll make a garage of, or actually maybe like a carport, something like that. Oh, what is this Sim 3 doing? So I think I'll already build something like that over here. Just a place where the Sims can put their cars. Yes, 2 cars could fit here. I'll make it a bit bigger so they can fit there nicely. And then I can also actually make a driveway over here in a second, but I won't build that yet. I'll only make it like this. Yep. Then also as I said, it's kind of hard to see what the shape of the house is actually, but on a picture I do kind of see what it looks like. And it seems like they've kind of built kind of the same thing over here as they did over here. So I think I'll also make that in this house. There we go. And then here, it seems like it becomes... Whoa. Oh, wait. I think I'll actually build it like this. Yes. Then it seems like kind of a terrace over there. So I'll also make that later. And then we've got a pool over here, and this is actually a very narrow part. So because I believe that I have one of the pictures of the inside, and it seems like that is actually the entrance, so at least I'll consider that being the entrance, and then it will become much easier. And that's quite a narrow part. And then we can actually make the pool over here. Yeah, I don't really know what kind of shape pool it is. Let me see. Yes, that's right, that's right. Because I'm really kind of looking around the house, seeing or trying to see some similarities, and then to be able to actually just get a general idea of the house, because that's the main problem when you're trying to build a real house in the Sim 3. You just really have to get an idea of what the house looks like, and then you can actually really start building it. So I think here I will make one of those things again, those modern things. There we go. Yep. So that's basically the first floor. You can see it's quite a special layout of the house, but I think it will turn out to look nice in the end. So now we will start doing some constraint for elevation, because this is actually the entire house, because it doesn't seem like there is a second floor in this house, so I won't build that. Maybe we can add a basement, but I'm not sure yet. It depends how much time we spend on the house itself. So now I will actually place some pillars. Should I place these ones? Nope, because those are, I believe, custom content. Yep. Then I will place these ones. Yep. Then we have to paint those white, because as you can see, quite much of the house is white, and also these pillars for the entrance are white. So first do that. And then also color that white. There we go. Alrighty. Now place this pillar over here too. And I think that maybe I can also place one over here just to kind of give more of one feel to the house. So if I add this now, I first have to put on the cheat constraint. Floor elevation false. There we go. And I think it seems like I can actually build something like this over here. And this, as you can see, I'm building walls now, but those will be half walls. So it might seem strange right now, but don't worry, in the end it will look as it does in the house. I hope. So for this, I think I won't go over there, because I actually want to make a terrace over there. Yep. And it seems like, well, it's quite hard to see actually. What do we have over here? What should I make there? I think over here I will make something like this maybe. Yep. Because the things in between, there will actually be half walls like these. Because then we can maybe make like a balcony of it. Or something like that. Because I think that would look pretty cool. And also it seems like it looks like that on the picture though. Well, maybe it's not the smartest idea to make it like that. I think it would be over exaggerated big, so I don't want it to look unrealistic, because of course these houses should look as realistic as possible without using custom content actually. So then I shouldn't do that, but I think it doesn't really matter. It's okay. Then we make this, and I think I'll use many Lucky Palms windows, because it really seems like those have been, or those could be used a lot for this house, because yeah, for some reason it does. I don't really know why. So now let's make it a little bit lower by using the stair method of making half walls. Get this tool and drag this over it. And now let's see if those Lucky Palms windows fit, because otherwise they have to be a little bit higher, or I will actually use another cheat then. Because I believe, yep, they don't fit, so then we have to use the cheat place freezes on, I believe. And then we can get the foundation, and these are actually a bit higher, which causes the Lucky Palms windows to actually fit perfectly. So now we have to remove the stairs from here and actually place this, or do like this. And then I can actually start adding those windows already. And actually I see that I should have changed something here, so I'll change it anyway, but we have to change the entire house again. Sorry for that, but happily we can actually use this method. It's one of the first times I actually use it like this. kind of the clicking and dragging part of of the build mode of the Sim 3. Because normally there's always that exception that it just doesn't work, but now finally it does once. There we go. Oops, not too far. Then do it like this, or no. Don't think it's necessary to actually do it like that. There we go. The house is now fixed because I will show why in just some seconds. Over here it had to be a 7 squares in width, because then I could actually place 3 of these in the middle, because it seems like it is like that in the real house too. So then, as I have said many times before, then I actually have to really use it in the house too, like that. So now search for some windows. Then I shouldn't be looking at the doors, of course. And the problem is that you can't change the colors of the Lucky Palms windows, but actually the windows of this house should be black. But those Lucky Palms windows are very important for this house too. But you can't change the colors of those to black. So yeah, I think there we will actually make quite a big difference in the house by leaving the windows white. But I think those windows are more important than the colors, so yeah. Place those. And then over here I'll also make a nice part. And then add those there. Yep. Actually, we're already adding windows, which is not really what we should be doing. I just imagined, well, not imagined, realized. So remove that floor, and then you get this nice see-through area. So now we actually add one more floor, and then that will be the end of this episode. And then in the next part, I'll actually finish the entire shape of the house already. At least that's what I expect and what I hope. And I think we can actually do that, unless we face like a very big problem. But probably we won't, because it doesn't seem like there will be a very big problem. So now we place it like this. Let me see on some of the other pictures. Yep. Then I'll make it like this. Delete these two things. And this will also be a half wall, by the way. I don't know if I said it already, but maybe some people already started panicking, like, what are you doing? It doesn't look like the house at all. Well, if these are half walls, it will actually start to look like the house. And actually these will be very small half walls. At least I hope it will. Or at least a bit smaller than the other ones. So there we go. I think, should I leave it like this? Or wait, let me see on those pictures again. Okay, I don't think I should have added this to this half wall, because it's not necessary. It doesn't look on the pictures like this. Then I will actually, wait a second, first add this platform and then I'll look again. But first then we have to put off this sheet. Whoop, then I still have to go back. And now it should work. Oh crap. Delete those. And then we fix this and then we're done. So, oh wow, I think it's not really bad actually. I think I quite like what we've done so far. So yeah, this is the end of this first part of this new season of Let's Build That House in The Sims 3. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. So if you did, please let me know what you thought of it. Also leave a thumbs up. And yeah, thanks for watching it and I hope to see you back later. Bye.